Good morning. Welcome to my tube. God's here. He's already here. Just so you guys know, we got God in the house. God's in the room, so hopefully I don't spit too much venom. Oh yeah, well, because usually when I spit that venom, God said, "You want to make a bet?" I gotta be careful, man. I gotta be careful. My heart is light. I got a good night rest. I woke up and I was like, take it, take it, take it all, take it all, take it all. But you know, it's like life is like one of those choose your own adventure games or books. Choose your own adventure books, that series. You can go this way to pick this direction, this way, you know, and then that way it sets the course of your life, man, your whole life. And there's so many different possibilities, you know, because it ain't just you. You're dealing, you're playing your Rubik's cube over here, and then other people are playing their Rubik's cube over here, and to get, you know, and then but you're just a little sticker on the Rubik's cube doing your Rubik's cube. They're a sticker on their Rubik's cube doing a Rubik's cube, like the disco ball, you know, where there's a lot of parts to make one whole. That's what we are. That's what collective consciousness, and people are lining up. It's like the clocks that all swing, click, clock, tick, tock, this way. Well, eventually, all those tick tocks, click clocks, tick tocks, kookly doodly doos, whatever, they all line up. That's what's happening. People are lining up. But first, they got to recognize that they got freaking shadow in them. We all got shadow. What do we do with it? I protect myself with mine. I use it as a defense. See? Because I've known so many dastardly people. So, went down a neat little ant-hole today. That's the thing, is everything is divine, you know? I mean, I can put, it's like a fisher person, like a fisher Marge, like a fisherman. You can go out and you could throw your net out there. You could throw your net. Okay, I feel good. This is where it goes. This is where this is where the address is. I'm going to throw my net out there, right? You can wait all day for that one, because this is where the spot is. This is where the fish is. This is where they're going to catch them. I love fishing. Teach you to fish. Or give you a fish, eat for a day. Teach you to fish, eat for a lifetime. I want to teach people to fish, man. So you throw in the net, and you wait all day. Okay, it's been long enough. See, I'm the one that was impatient. I keep looking. I keep throw out the net, and then reel back in. Oh, wait, I got to try over here. Reel back in. No, I got to try it over here. Reel it back in. But the thing is there's divinity, God, God's source. We sat down. People sit down before they're incarnate, and then they say, okay, we're going to do this in this life, and we're going to learn these lessons, because all we are is spirits having a human experience, and we're just supposed to be learning about stuff. I am really not feeling the, ooh, just kidding. This is the second song. I knew I was going to do that. I'm not OCD. I don't get the tappity-tappities like I have to do. It's the technology. Prayers to and heart and solid safety intentions for New Orleans. They're getting another storm. Thinking about you, buddy. DDK down there. Last night, last night it was that thing, I think, that came on. And this is nothing even that. So you got these albums in your life that they're points that you freaking put it on replay, you know, and they're in you, they're a part of you, because you have the songs have had the same experiences as you, so you guys can make that connection and relation. So this is a very significant album for me. I love Lauryn Hill. You know, for what she was then, I don't know what she is now. I don't know, you know, but for what she contributed into the world to bring, because I know that album, I don't just feel about that way about it. I know a lot of homegirls all over the world that have ever, if you listen to this at this time, you know, where you were in your life, you know, if you reflect back in that, look and see where you are now. So, scammers are on the prowl, man. That's the thing. Once people start reading energy and just listening to your guts, actually, better yet, once they start to realize we have, some people say a 7 chakra system. Some people say there's 11 or 12. I don't know. Whatever. Teach his own. It depends on what you come across and read, you know, and what feels right to you. So, I just have been learning to call bullshit from a very young age. Because I've always just read energy. not what and people are like, go by what people say. No, 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 no. Go by how people feel. Go by how, and you won't be wrong as much. So once people start feeling out that you got a chakra system, you got a chakra system, you got your throat chakra, you got your heart chakra, you got your sacral chakra, you got your grounding chakra. I broke my first chakra on Mount Shasta in my early 20s. Only time I ever went snowboarding. The north is like the other side. The shadow was on the other side, and how I came around and freaking boom, right on my tailbone, broke it. Couldn't sit down straight for freaking months. It wasn't bruised. It was gnarly. I mean, freaking one of those where your eyes just immediately start watering. You just lay there, but I'm in the middle of a freaking. I was like experiencing all this pain, but still I'm in people's way that were snowboarding. It was right off the ski lift in Mount Shasta, and I was just like, "Whoa, so much pain." And then I just sat at the bottom of the hill and watched people do runs. The drive home was long, bouncy car. It was an old wagon. I'm just like sideways, like, oh, don't complain too much, but man, this fucking sucks. So I know about chakras. I always grew up around Mount Shasta, so I know all about the energies and the woo-woo and all that stuff. It's everybody, a lot of people, most people up there that believe in that over this freaking narrative that has been presented to us, that's for sure. So I was going to talk a little bit about operational risk management. See, the more important people are, the longer words they use. And the more scriptures that they have to, the more verification they have. So like in the military, they come up with all these big terms for just doing things wisely. Operational risk management. Pay attention to your shit. It's the same thing. They're synonyms. I've started talking about this when I started my channel a few years ago. A lot of my stuff is redundant. That was a bug belly. There's a little bug that just went across. That was a bug. I'm like, what was that? Anomaly? What was that? What was that? Was that a ghost? What was it? What was that? A freak? And then I look up and I saw something on the camera, and we just saw the underside of a bug belly. See, every time I look at a little bug, I'm like, that's me in a different incarnation. And I'm such a camera. I like to be seen sometimes. It was just 9/19/9. The little bug walked across. Now it's cool. I got some cool pictures of the sun this morning. So, if something don't feel right, just don't do it. How many people, and then what happens is it doesn't feel right to you, or me, and then I'll refer to other people who don't know the circumstances and aren't the same vibrational frequency, and I'm asking them what they would do, and yeah, what that outcome very well could be, good for them, but it might not be good for me. So I'm really dialing into the people that I'm like-minded with right now. Really dialing into the like-minded. Going within. But the moon doesn't smell smoky, but if you look at this, it still says fires are everywhere. But when I use my eyes and I look around, it says fires all over the west. And I look around, I'm like, where? Maybe they're down in California still. But that's the thing is, unless I see somebody online that says, hey, there's a fire by my house, or stuff like that, I usually don't believe the stuff that's true, because there's always been fiction and nonfiction, always, as long as and just because people get paid to put something out there doesn't make it true. It makes it marketing. It's really quite as plain as that. I mean, it's not, people make things so cool, complicate things. So very elementary, but they just put their control freak shit on it. And then this is the world we get. I mean, why are people still wearing a mask when, so many people aren't dying? That was the... No, that's not that right. So I started seeing this. I mean, accidents happen all the time. That one's real beamy. But it's alive, Sophie. There it is. See, people see one beam of light, They see light, one beam of light when they see that. I see a sheet of red that's like covering the whole plane, the whole plane. And then there's just like little, there's for molecules. Molecules is what, you know, light passes through just droplets, right? So for every layer, that's just like layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. For every layer, there is a possibility for reality based in that layer. Sometimes I picture things in my head and I wish I could articulate them better, but we get what we get. Oh, that's a pretty cool one. I was like, Mom, look at the moon! Or look at the sun this morning. Looks like Mars. So, I think that's it. Where's Cat? Cat's right there. Gotta pay attention. Where's Cat? Cat! I got some pretty cute little, like this one. Is it gonna play? I think I sent this one to. I sent one of them to my nieces. Technology is doing weird stuff. It's the thing. It's like, why do the programmers pay themselves so much? This stuff didn't work. None of it works the way it's supposed to. None of it do. None of it do. Oh, operational. So this experience that I'm having, and I know there's scams everywhere. I know there's scams everywhere. I've been around scammers my whole life. Scammers, people that just lie, cheat, steal, and they don't think anything of it. It's just they don't have any spirit. They don't have any God in them. You know, I've had trouble with other people because it's like I always understood God works through other people. God works through other people, and I'm like, what? I'm not really feeling Pandora right now. I'm just gonna freaking kill this. Go back to the song title. Stop that. And then I open the other one. Just something work, you know. Maybe I'll just get mad because iTunes keeps crashing, and I'll throw my phone over the fence. Because it's like, I paid for this music, why can't I get to my shit? And then this comes on, and I can chill the fuck out. This is one of my favorite albums. This is a really great album. Look, do I look like that? I'm trying to find my relatives, because Mom was adopted. So you never know who you're related to. I get really brown. I know I look pale-faced right now. Don't hold it against me. Chants and dances of Native Americans. I feel like it puts me like in a trance. I want to go Sundance, dance in the sun, Sundance. Oh, I love dancing. Anyway, so we got these sacral. So what I found to be true is that I got my sacral system, my 7 chakras, chakra. Better say it right, in case Sam Geppy's watching. Chakra. And then you have your intuition. You know, once those all flare up, what happens is your third eye intuition, you're speaking your truth intuition, your heart space. I know this is bullshit. I know this is good. I know this is authentic. I know this is true. I call crap. That comes from heart. And then you have your guts, you know. And then when you ground yourself, all those go line up. And what I found to be true is that is our warning system. We are given our own security system. We just give our security away to other people. I did it for years just by go to college, do this, just doing everything that people told me. Yeah, it worked out. You know, I was successful in a lot of ways. Was I happy? Was I living for me? Was I living a spirit experience? No, I was having a human experience for a lot of other humans that really didn't think about me when I needed them to anyway, or really weren't around when I wanted, or, you know, when I needed them, or, you know. So what do you do? What do we got now? Lisa and Cult Jam. I had this tape when Mama and we lived out of a. Oh dear, gotta take this call. I'll be back later. Hope you have a right day. Peace.